Hey Ruben, this is Frank over at Max Digital, and I wanted to shoot you over this quick video with some specific things that you guys can do yourselves to help bring in more business by better utilizing both your website and your Google Business Profile. So I had done a search for plumbers in your area, and this is the search results page that comes up. So since 90% of the people never click past page one, I wanted to show you how important it is to get onto the first page here. There's a few different sections of this first page of the results. And the first is the Google advertising. So unless you're willing to pay Google to advertise with them, really you want to focus on getting into the second two sections. So the next section down is called the Google Map Pack, and it consists of the 3 to 4 businesses with the strongest Google Business Profile. So I noticed that you have a Google Business Profile already set up. One thing you're going to want to do here is continue to get Google reviews or customer reviews. They're important, and responding to them in timely is also important, as is uploading customer photos. You're definitely going to want to do that to help the strength of the profile. The other thing is over here, you might want to expand on this a little bit to include some local buyer intent keywords, which I will talk about in just a couple minutes. But the second thing that you can do, aside from optimizing this profile here, is you want to get your business listed in more online directories than these competitors here. There are thousands of directories out there, such as Yelp.com, Nextdoor.com, HomeAdvisor, Angie's List, and so forth. Many of them are free to join. You just take some time to go out to those sites and enter your business name, address, and phone number exactly the same way you have it registered with Google in your Google Business Profile. All right, so it's important to get into this section here because probably 30 to 40% of the traffic on this search phrase is going to go to one of the businesses in this Google Map Pack here. So then going forward down here to the last section of the results page, this is known as the organic listings down here. And to be ranked high in the organic listings, it's based on the strength of your content and your backlinks profile. So we're going to talk about that, and I'm going to compare your content and backlinks profile to that of Hernandez Plumbing, which after you get past these directory sites here, you can see Hernandez Plumbing is the #1 ranked plumbing website in the Miami area. So let's talk about your content next. So your content, the page looks good. You got a nice click the call button up top here, a nice form submit right there. You got some pictures, which all counts as content. One thing that you should know about Google is they are looking for roughly 1,500 to 2,000 words on the home page for you to be optimized with them and to be considered an authoritative site or an expert in your niche. So beefing up your home page here definitely will also help in the rankings on the organic listings. The other thing about content that you want to be aware of is that you want your content to be rich or dense in what's those local buyer intent keywords that I mentioned earlier. Keyword phrases are the phrases that you want your business to be found for online. And since you're a service provider, you're going to want those keyword phrases to be local buyer intent keyword phrases, meaning that they reference both the service that you provide and the location you provide that service in. So let's look at I use this website here called Ahrefs to look at some of the analytics of different websites. So here's your website here, and you're not ranking currently for any keywords, which is the reason why you're not showing up on that Google results page. So let's look at your competitor's website, Hernandez Plumbing. So you can see their website is Plumbing in Miami, Florida. So going over to their website here in their analytics, you can see they're ranking for 409 keywords. And the number is not as important as what those keyword phrases are. So if you look down here, you can see what exactly make up those keyword phrases. Obviously, their name is the #1 thing that they are ranking for. But then when you start to look through this, you start to find local buyer intent keywords like plumbing Miami, Florida, which you can see they are ranking in the 5th position. That's what this position column is. So the 5th position. On the volume column, this represents the number of searches per month. So they are that term is being searched, or that phrase is being searched 350 times per month. Miami Plumbing Company is another one, 250 times per month. Plumbers in Miami, 500 times per month, and they're ranking in the top 10 or on page 1 for each of those. And that's just plumbing phrases. You could have other phrases like, water leaks Miami, or water installation, or water heater installations, or whatever. other terms that relate to plumbing that are going to garner even more clicks than what you're seeing here. So just imagine, being on page one for those keyword phrases, what that would do to your revenue in terms of the number of jobs you're going to get, because you're going to get some percentage of those if you're on page one. So that's content, increasing the number of words, building in more local bar intent keyword phrases into your content and having it be dense in those keyword phrases is going to help. The other thing that's going to help is your backlinks profile. So let's talk about backlinks next. Backlinks are links from other website over to your website, and they just add legitimacy to your site in Google's eyes because they act as endorsements. So since Google's a popularity contest, you're going to want to have more backlinks than your competitor has, but not just any backlinks. Some links or some web pages are more spammy in nature, some are more authoritative, so you're going to want to link to the authoritative sites. You can go out to your competitor who's got 1,800 backlinks from 439 unique referring domains. You can click on this and see what referring domains they have, and to get the more authoritative sites, because you can go out to those sites which are mostly going to be online directories or blog posts or something like that. You can go out to those sites, find out what they are, go out to them, and try to get the links pointed back to your site. And the way to know which ones are the spammy ones or which ones are the more authoritative ones, it's going to be based on the DR score. So this is a trust score with Google. You're going to want, the higher the DR, the better. A DR with a 30 to 40 is considered a good site. So anything above that is definitely a referring domain that you're going to want to copy and bring over, pointing back to you guys. So I hope that information was helpful. If there's anything that I can do to assist you, please let me know. Otherwise, feel free to take the information here and implement the strategies yourself. Other than that, I just ask if you would just give me one line of feedback to let me know if the information was helpful. I'd appreciate it. Thanks so much and have a great day.